Hello, I'm Mary Jo Healy, and welcome. I'm here today to introduce these rollers by my side. They are about 5 inches in diameter, and this blue one is a little softer. It gives you a little more pliability. This one you might have seen more regularly in a PT office or in a gym. They've become very popular in all sizes because they really give us extremely clear feedback. So the firmness of this one gives them a little bit stronger, and this one gives you a little more give. And you're welcome to experiment with what you have at home, and we also have them available at our Physio Ed website. So the hard one I'm going to start with. This one, the concept of using these rollers is they create mobility, right? You can see right away the design is to move, to roll. And when we use it in our bodies against our frame, our nervous system, as soon as it feels that input, that sensation of something unstable, moving, the nervous system right away is engaged to organize, to pay attention, to oscillate with it and figure out where our best distribution of labor, so to speak. Where do we hold on? Where do we let go? It clarifies for us the skeletal self-image. And in doing that, our movements have less effort and we're able to be supported from that substructure of our skeleton in a way that we're designed. We're designed to move, and these help us move better. So let me give you a few ideas of how to use them. One is to be able to sit on it. So you start by evaluating just how you do sit. And of course in posture, folks will start to sit round it, or they sit more perched. And the whole idea of where the relationship to the spine changes on what we're doing. When we use the roller, it starts to coordinate those relationships. It gives a continuity. So I'm going to use it right now on my pelvis, under my pelvis. As we sit regular, when we fatigue, we start to go to one side. We have a preference. When we are engaged, we start to tip forward. We might not ever get back. So our seat is fundamental. And this, by putting it underneath the pelvis, clarifies our habit, our preference, and organically our body makes changes that benefits us, because the body feeling this will start to notice. So you'll feel it without having to really think much. So we're going to sit on it. We allow the pelvis to find and be safe. We put it on something like a coffee table at home or a stool. This chair is a little high because you can feel I'm kind of up, but I'm completely safe because my hands can organize where I am and my feet are on the ground. That's important. Because of the width of this, I'm going to let my stance open a bit. I'm going to kind of feel the sit bones. And just this inquiry alone is clarifying. Do I sit on them? Do I sit behind them? And just feeling the sit bone itself, I can explore the one hip, just like having a preference of a dominant side or a dominant hand. We often have a dominant hip and we don't even know it. We have a hip that's stronger or holds us more. As we just choose the first hip to move, it's no mistake, right? My body goes right to my preference. So then I get back on that sit bone and I explore the other side. We take you through these in slow, guided experiments in our classes. You can begin to see that as I slide forward and back of the sit bone, my torso starts to move naturally. Maybe my eyes are involved, or maybe they don't. I could always look forward. So it begins to clarify how the pelvis moves, how I'm using my pelvis. And then I engage further by being able to lean forward, lean over, and now my pelvis is having to rock from the roller backward. The belly has to release. That low back has to understand how to soften in the belly, and the sit bones find the roller. I can find, can I move it back? Can I bring it forward? And what happens to the head? Does it come through my spine? all these things start to engage more clear skeletal movements, more relationship that we want to support. Because when we sit and work all day, we'll set our eyes, we'll set our neck, and we just don't move, right? So these types of movements clarify our flexion, our extension, without having to think about it so much. And as you come back after the explorations, voila, it's really fun. It's like, there I am. I don't need to sit on my back. I can find my floor of my pelvis, and I can engage from there, and so much of this upper shoulder stress gets relieved when the roller gives me that support. And one quick way to show you as well is to lie it down. This is the harder one. I could choose either one. I'm going to come down to the floor, let myself sit on it, and carefully find a support that my pelvis is supported, and then I'm scooching forward. My hands are helping me lie down onto it, and I rest. It catches my head. Oh, it's amazing. You have stuff that keeps you up at night. You can jump on them in 10 minutes. You're working out something, and you can go back to rest. If you've had a ridiculously busy day, if you're trying to work out and you were paying too much to some area and you just got too tight, this will tend to, again, you can see, you play like a little kid. You're moving, rocking on it right away. And your body, just the wiggling, just the playing on it, lets your system even out. Lets your spine come back into the foreground of how its job is to carry you and spread the effort. So you can see I'm oscillating a little bit. We'll be able to take you through how to explore. But the basics are the sphere of the pelvis, the area of the middle sphere of the ribs, and the sphere of the head. And those are in constant relationship, but we often overwork, right? The shoulders want to help. So we're letting the shoulders drape. We relax that effort. And then we learn to let the tush relax to one side, coming back, relax to the other side, and your nervous system right away picks up, oh, one side's easier. Oh, one side's kind of goes farther. And then as you experiment that all the way through the pelvis, the way the skull rolls, the basic idea is to move slowly, to let the sensations move that in a way that your eyes relax, each side gets more clarified, and you're relating to the midline. The cylinder is like symbolic of that spine, and instead of your preference, instead of your dominant side. So now this slinky feeling, I can bring a hip towards the shoulder, shoulder towards the hip, and that's like a accordion in the ribs. And then I can slide to the other side. We have a preference without even knowing it, that our ribs will stay towards one rotation. This kind of work evens up the frame, the shoulders, ribs open like a accordion on one side and fold on the other side. And these work in very short time. You begin to feel safe to roll off, glide to the floor, settle back down, and take a full rest. And your whole body has changed, honestly changed, from how you have your length and your width and your integration, so that you're refreshed, you're integrated in a new way. Many, many ways to explore these. It's a great tool. I hope you'll come to enjoy it and find it to be fun. Thank you.